is Margaret in Windsor, and it's 6:30 when I went over to the office this morning. They have a little bit of a breakfast here at the used to be Travel Lodge. It's now called Stay In here on behind Shoney's, so everybody can know once again. The maintenance guy's in charge while the so-called owners are gone. The owner is part of Patel and Shaw Bunch that's become quite wealthy here in Roanoke and Troutville. So I put all this on tapes, and I've even got a letter where it's so stupid that any fool would know what's going on. I put it on here, and nothing seems to help. But this morning I simply went in, and the maintenance guy came outside, so he must have known I was coming over. He came outside, and I asked him, this is all I said, would you please check the unit, air conditioning unit, because they use it to put out vapors. And this gets into political that I've all put on here. This is how they make me move, and I keep quoting Carl Barton as a state trooper that's even told me, his wife, how they make me move. I'm allergic to chemicals, and have my immune system attack itself. I simply asked him this morning to come and check it like I'd asked him to, and he went into a rage telling me that other people that lived here, and I've moved once, when I came in the one and then up here. The one I moved in, they told me nobody had lived in it for 7 months, which is odd. This is a motel. Now then, I started having problems there, and I know what happens. They make me move. It's killing me. My immune system attacks itself. I have an immune disorder. And because of political, telling about doctors and who I am really about my abduction, but I was flown out to Flint, Larry Flint. And I wrote about the people that were responsible for his shooting. So he helped me in that campaign, and I haven't seen him since, other than he wrote me up an endorsement in Hustler magazine. So what they've done to the agencies that are involved in this, that are law enforcement, they get stuff on people, either their job or some law that they've broken. So now then, I have been moved, and my health is so bad, I've sucked it up here for over 3 months now. The only time I asked was when they moved me in there, and it started the 2nd of August. And they told me no one had lived there for 7 months, which is really weird. This is a motel. So then I moved up to this one a couple of doors up, and the same thing started, because this is how they run me from one place to the other and make me look like a fool, because the law enforcement's involved in it. So I simply asked him this morning. He came outside to come and check it again, and he starts in a ranting and raving, calling me crazy. They're going to make me move when the owner comes back, and that so-and-so lived in that other room, and this one, they didn't have any problem. So you get the gist. They didn't have a problem. They're not me, and supposedly nobody lived in that other one for 7 months. So I knocked on the guy that's supposed to be in control of this place, as far as I knew. They say the owner's gone. He wouldn't come to the door, and this maintenance guy, they've even made the maintenance. That's what's been involved in all this mess. They can go to the maintenance, get stuff on them, the owners, and make you look like a fool and put out the fumes that kill you. It's like toxic and tears your lungs and kidneys up and the inflammation. So they said they were going to make me move when the owner comes back next week. And about the one day I only mentioned that. I'm not trying to stay here. I wish to God I had another place to go. But anyway, I mentioned that they checked me in on the 2nd on a Saturday because I was out. My friend picked me up, and he was at work on a Friday. He brought me in here on a Saturday, and I checked in, and they started telling me that, backtracking on it all, that, well, they didn't say that somebody checked me in Friday night, and instead they called me a liar and calling me names to my face in front of other people, and nobody will stand up and say anything on my behalf because the cops are involved in it all.